the results of kids being out of school and them being outside is this traffic finna hit like no other. This summer traffic in Atlanta finna be like, what's up? Did you miss me? Like, they was not running out on the tab, they was walking.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Welcome to my channel.
You don't wanna be nobody else's pain. No pain. 'Cause there's lies. You got it, baby.
Did something on this, what's the name of this, last day of summer explicit, I don't know if it was a not a mixtape but like an EP. I don't know if that's what Shame was like a part of when Summer Walker was just like Pandora famous. Probably, I want to say, was that 2017? I'm not even sure what year. I have to see when Shame came out. But that Summer Walker right there, she was nothing to be played with. I do feel like when celebrities, not celebrities, let me say artists. I do feel like when artists kind of like get more fame, more clout, because you know that's when they get management, you know, and their lifestyle changes. You know, they have more funds, they get more busy, they're dating, and you know, sometimes they become less focused. Who the fuck knows? But I personally feel like Summer Walker was better when she was hitting us with these EPs. I ain't gonna even cap you down. When I first came across Summer Walker and her music, instantly, like, baby, you got me. That type of R&B, like, I don't know, her music, it just spoke to me. Like, it was just a vibe. Like, she's still a vibe, but she not that same vibe that she was when she first came out. That's all I'm saying. And some people are just now hopping on Summer Walker when she, I guess, was dating London on the track. But like, is it raining? Cause I got the sunroof up. Baby, is it raining? Let me know. Because I'm going through a wooded area, so I don't know if that's just like the shiggles.
Money don't jiggle,
if the trees was just like wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
For sure.
And that's where these droplets of rain is coming from. When I see a red light, and I see like a separate way to get past that red light, I'ma do it every time. Every time I'ma do it. Because I don't be having time to be waiting at these red lights. Because some of these red lights, like, they disrespectful. They be like having you wait for like 3 minutes. But yeah, like, I bought Summer Walker tickets when it was like I think her ticket for her concert was like $25. That was the first time in history where I just like bought up a handful of them. And I was like, hey, would anybody like to come to Summer Walker's concert with me? And at the time, I was the only actual fan of Summer Walker. But, well, y'all don't really know, because I don't know. Follow me on Instagram if y'all not following me. But I go to a concert by myself any day. Every time. I go to a concert by myself. I do not need a group of people to sing my heart out, because at the end of the day, most of the time I'm only going to concerts that where I really like enjoy the artist. In today's vlog, y'all know we finna be all over the place because that's what we do. But I have my receipt for my item that has been really just chilling inside of Hermes. It's just been waiting on this mama to pick it up. And I've been procrastinating picking up my item, but as you already know, it's a weekday here in Atlanta. The kids just got out of school. So y'all already know. People really finna be outside. It's 10. And the result of kids being out of school and them being outside is this traffic finna hit like no other. This summer traffic in Atlanta finna be like, what's up? Did you miss me? So we definitely finna come encounter with the traffic because it's a weekday. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm in the heart of Buckhead because we're headed to Buckhead Shops to go to we finna go to Hermes. That is called, I think, Fetch and Play. The name was right in front of me. Fetch Park, Unleash and Unwind. So that is something that TikTok has blown up. And I was just talking to, I don't know if she's the owner or the manager of the park, but she was basically letting me know that humans are free for entrance, and then you just pay for your dog. Also, she informed me that they have different themes each night. So they have karaoke night, they have comedy night, they have concerts out there. They definitely have a bar because, you know, that's what they're known for. But yeah, so she was like, if you ever wanted to just grab your friends and go to the park, you can, because it's free entrance. And they have multiple locations. She said they're about to open one up in the works, and I can't remember where else the other locations are, but I love looking at dogs. That's one of the reasons why I enjoy walking at Piedmont Park, is because people will bring their dogs and walk, and you can exercise. And even though this is the Buckhead Village, never get it twisted, this is not, I wouldn't say it's not a safe area, but you just always be aware of your surroundings. Like, even with me sitting here talking to y'all with my item, I have it in front of me instead of like on the side of me, because this is open to the public. Buckhead Village is not gated or anything of that nature, so it'd be a mixed crowd of people basically roaming these sidewalks. So one thing that I love about the Hermes brand is like the history and just like how they carry themselves. And a little tidbit that I'll give in this vlog regarding the Hermes brand, they have no outlet malls. They have no
Let's talk about Hermes
sales that they ever run. Like those Oran sandals will like never be on sale.
Never has discounts.
And I don't know how I feel about
in line for 2-3 hours.
But
you get a wristband,
they take their merchandise and they ship it to Paris that is either damaged, out of season, and I guess just like discontinued, and they burn it.
And this is what I got.
I said, not y'all burning Hermes. This item has been sitting in Hermes, because my item has been sitting in Hermes' storage area and just collecting dust. I just had to make sure, like, I just get it today because I know my baby has been missing me. Buckhead Village it's like a mixture of high-end restaurants where they all do valet, luxury high-rises. Lounges are walking distance from Buckhead Village. So it's like a dine, shop, live community. And then I just informed y'all about the dog park that just recently opened. So if you are ever visiting Atlanta, or if you're living on the outskirts and you just want like a change of scenery, or you just want to see what the hype is about, I would recommend coming to visit here. Obviously, you see, I mean, I don't just be hanging out in Buckhead Village. This really isn't my genre. And as you can see, this is exactly how I went inside of Hermes to pick up my item, because like I said, I was really just going to pick up my item, and that is it, nothing more to it. So I gotta run a few more errands, so I mean, getting all cute just to go pick up an item, where they do that eat? Not over here.
I'm in your thoughts, and all you want is to lay down with me. I will be the one, 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 I will be the one for you.
I'm not playing with this rain. I do not care that I haven't braids. I am not playing about this rain. So TikTok, like I told y'all, every time they gonna be putting y'all on. So I was just casually scrolling TikTok, and somebody had posted about a product that basically you can connect when you're on the plane, when you're like flying, let's just say Delta Airlines. And you know, normally the flight attendants will go around asking people who wants headphones, because that's the only way you can technically listen to the audio from the television screens. But TikTok put everybody on and was like, nah, there's this product that's out that you just connect into the audio adapter, and it will connect via Bluetooth to your AirPods. What? So the name of the product is called 12 South AirFly Duo, and I want to say it only comes in white, and they sell it at Best Buy, which is where I'm currently at, and then they also sell it on Amazon. So I needed to see that product, you know, in person, just to make sure like it is what it is and it's gonna do what it said and do what it do. That way I can just buy it today, and then when I take my trips, my random like spontaneous like last minute trips, boom, I already got my gadget. So sir, I think they told me that it's in this area. So we were in the wrong department, so this is the correct department. I thought it would have been with the AirPods and the Apple products. It's over here with like mobile iPhone accessories, because that's what this is. So yes, TikTok, stay putting your girl on. I told y'all, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it. It's 10 every 10. If you're not on TikTok, I promise you're gonna be late to the game. I just want to make sure this has not been opened, but it doesn't look tampered with. Yeah, it still has all its seals attached. So 12 South AirFly Duo, connect 2 wireless headphones at once. Connect, oh okay. So connect 2, ooh, fancy. Why? I don't know. I wonder how long this product has been out, like, because this should have been a thing. I'm excited, so I'm about to check out.
Darkest hour, I wanna comfort you. I know you've been alone. Oh, where do you go? In your head when in the real world is snow. Oh, I know how you hate the cold. Your life searching for more. Afraid to leave, afraid to show. Fight to leave, fight to leave, fight to sometimes find yourself knowing no. Lost and looking for a soul. Grabbing for what you can hold.
One of the reasons I highly recommend, if you haven't already visited Mr. Everything, I 100% recommend it, because it's just like greatness in a bowl. So I currently am eating leftovers. Ooh, look at this stain. The salmon and shrimp healthy choice option that comes with a variety of vegetables. The broccoli, to me, because when you bite into it, it just breaks. But Mr. Everything, they have a few different locations. I always go to the one in Decatur, but I started out going to the location on MLK by Clark Atlanta, Spelman, and Morehouse, the AUC. I remember having to wait in line at Mr. Everything. It used to be just variety of people. You have, you know, like the big spenders that would come patronize Mr. Everything. You had the college students. You had the corporate baddies. Like, you had a mixture of everybody patronizing Mr. Everything. And we used to have to wait in that line, place our order, wait for them to call our number, then skedaddle. The portion is so big that you, obviously, like you see, you're able to like section it off. And so I usually would take like a bowl like this in a clear container that I keep down here as my lunch when I go to work. Not at the lounge, but for Delta Airlines. Yo, this food is so good. The food's so good, I forgot to put the sauce. Because you gotta have a sauce. So I normally get spicy Creole and Chipotle something. The spicy Creole to me hit better than the Chipotle. Y'all, when I tell you I gotta get all the sauce. So you take a piece of shrimp, dig it in there, and then you just throw it down.
In the darkest hour, I wanna comfort you. I know you've been alone. Oh, where do we go? In your head when in the real world is snow. I know how you hit the cold. Spend your life searching for more. Afraid to leave, afraid to show. Fight to leave, fight to leave, fight to show. Sometimes find yourself knowing no. Lost and looking for a soul. There's nowhere to go. There's the thing we're searching for. It's just waiting back home. And you've done your walking, probably enough for two. Oh, often you've had it rough. You also had your cup filled up. And we both know every time you come around, every time you return.
I could, you know, amplify this process by closing the top aluminum foil kind of basically like shut, but I don't want my shisha to burn too quickly. So we're just gonna do what it do and do what it do for right now while I give y'all this like little nightlife rant. Cause baby, we gotta talk about last night. Last night was Wednesday night. I worked at my nightlife job at the lounge here in Atlanta, Georgia, Buckhead. Normal routine. I know that Wednesdays are normally slow. So you just basically just go off vibes. Like, it's no pressure to buy a section. We run specials. You being a customer is like, if you come into a lounge, well, my lounge, let me speak of my lounge. If you come into my lounge on a Wednesday night, you're not gonna be pressured to buy no section. Really, you could just go off of vibes. You can bring your people, because it's like, who really comes out on Wednesday nights? But it's getting hotter, so you know, things are going to change where basically people in Atlanta are going to be outside from Monday to Monday. I just wanted to kind of like prep y'all so that way y'all can like understand, get your mind right of the atmosphere of last night. So it was a guy and 3 females. They walked in and he comes straight to me. So I'm like, what's up? And he's like, hey, I'm not sure if we want to do a bottle, but we definitely want to sit, but I don't know like where we can sit. And I was like, okay, well, I'll put you in one of my sections. Where your people at? Like, so that way I can figure out how many. And the thing is, I've seen this guy before. Like, I wouldn't say he's a regular, but this wasn't his first time at my lounge. I've seen this guy before. I've never noticed the females that he was with, but I've seen this guy before. So he orders with me. And because of the time that he came, like, technically, like, nobody was in the lounge. The lounge was really empty. Like, we, at that time, probably only had, like, 5 tables seated. So I had another table, and then I had his table. So it was real easy for me to keep my eyes on my table. And I already had a party of, like, 6 girls, and their tabs were all still open. They were sitting closer to the door than this fool. I keep his tab open as well because I'm not thinking Buddy gonna run off on the tab. Like, you personally working in the, I don't know. Me personally, let me talk about me. Because everybody different. I do not have that connotation in my thought process that when people come to a lounge to enjoy themselves, their ultimate goal is to run off on their tab. That's not what I think in my head when people come in. Because if so, Brianna would not be this friendly, goofy, enjoyable Bree when she's at work. It's going to be, I mean, I'm all straight business, but I also laugh, I dance. Like, I'm a good person to be around when I'm working in nightlife. Because, again, that's not my connotation that you finna run off on a plug. And the plug being me, because I'm supplying the needs. Everybody got their drinks. They did not order any food. And they got their hookahs. They got 2 hookahs. And everybody had a drink. The tab is over $100, but it's not hitting over $200, $250. But then again, I'm not thinking Buddy gonna run off on the tab. Because he was already speaking to me about buying a bottle, but he wasn't sure. Because I brought him the bottle list, and I was like, hey, you could choose from these. Just let me know. One of the females, she gets up, and I remember this distinctly because it was so slow, and my tables were taken care of. I was smoking hookah. She's like walking to security, asking him, like, where's the bathroom? He points around and was like, it's this way. I'm by the bathroom. So I point, it's behind me. One of the girls goes to the bathroom. Another girl from my other table, the party of 6, waves me down and says that she wants sour cream with her tacos. So I'm like, okay, let me go in the back to the cooks and let them know that you want sour cream. That way it can already be prepared. Boom, we could throw it in your to-go box with your tacos. But the sour cream is kept refrigerated. So I was back there. So let's say I was back there for like probably 3 minutes. I would say probably 3 minutes. So the cook had to go get the sour cream from the refrigerator and put it in a small container. When I'm walking out of the kitchen with the food, I see that the part, like the guy with the group of girls, they're no longer sitting there, but their drinks are. The hookah's still there, but there's no bodies. So me not thinking nothing of it, I'm walking with the tacos and the sour cream, and I give it to the party of six because they're sitting right next to the door. So I look around like, where did they go? Like, how all of them gone? And that's when it dawned on me, did these motherfuckers leave? Did they run out on their tab? No. So I go outside because I was right by the door. I go outside. And I'm like, ask you out. Anytime somebody run off on your tab, the first thing you do is you ask security. Where did, you know, like, where's this party? Like, did a guy with 4 girls or did a guy with 3 girls just walk out? Here goes security. Yeah, they just left. Yeah, they just left. I was like, what you mean they just left? He was like, yeah. I was like, well, where did they park? Like, where did they walk? And so he points like to the area and there's like an empty parking spot. He's like, yeah, they was parked right there and they left. I was like, well, were they running? Like, I wasn't gone that long. And he's confused because he doesn't know what's going on. I don't tell him that they ran off on the tab. Not yet. And so he was like, nah, they said bye, thank you. Not they was being nice. They was being nice to security when they was walking out on the fucking tab. Like, they was not running out on the tab. They was walking. And this is the funny thing. They had to have had eyes on me, see me go to the back, and realize, because I'm like, they didn't even finish their drinks. They did not even finish their hookah. They were not there for a long time. They probably had been sitting at their table 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So I ended up letting security know, like, damn, like, they ran off on the tab. Like, damn. Because the whole time I'm thinking, like, that's my fault. I be too nice. Like, I be extremely too nice in certain situations. And so other people, and that's why I'm putting it on my YouTube, because a lot of y'all like to go out and nightlife, enjoy yourself with your girls, your guys, woo, 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 smoke a little hookah, like straight vibes. Y'all be trying to be on straight vibes. And some of y'all feel some type of way when servers, bottle girls, hookah girls, all of that, when we have to close out your tab immediately after you order. And you're like, nah, keep the tab open, like we vibing, whoop, 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 whoop. No, this is why we can't do that. We are not at a restaurant. We are at a lounge or a club. It is so easy to walk off on a tab. Like, it is so easy because security, they not knowing what's going on. It's not like you get some freaking wristband once you pay for your tab. So security not knowing what's going on to stop them. But I guarantee you, because I'm cool with security at any job I work at, I guarantee you if they still was in my peripheral when they was outside, security would have ran after them, and I probably would have ran right on with them, because I'm not playing about my money. Because now you playing games with me, like you really trying me, because you know damn well that you've been here before. You've been here before, and you tried me by waiting until I went to the back kitchen. Because it'd have been one thing if you got a server who ain't even in sight. So it's like, damn, I can't even close out my tab with you even if I wanted to, because I don't know where you at. I don't see you. You have not came to check on my table. That's one thing. But that wasn't the situation. That's not even the type of customer service that I give. I give good customer service. Because technically, if I don't want you sitting at my table, if I don't want to service you, I will make sure that doesn't happen. It's other service. I'm never the only one working. So if I don't want to service your table, I'll make sure I give it to somebody else. But it's just funny to me. Like, they really calculated this shit. They really waited for me to go to the back of the kitchen. And they probably was like, all right, let's go right quick. Because she just went back there. That's the only thing. Their drinks look like they probably took 2 sips. I'm telling you. Let me calm down. People walking out on a tab in regards to me, it doesn't happen often. Like, it's not It's not like a frequent thing, should I say, but it does happen. It does happen. So that's why I'm saying, when you go out and you enjoy yourself, you have to understand this is the reason why servers are closing out your tab. I don't care if you just ordered one drink. I don't care if you just ordered just some hookah. I'm closing out your tab. And if you want to order again, then you'll have to be charged again. I don't want that many. I don't want my card being swiped multiple times. Well, baby, you need to order everything in one setting. And that's just that on that. Because in this industry, you are responsible for your own walkouts. Management reminds you in the meetings that y'all have that you need to get your money up front. But with me, I normally, when I'm bringing the product, I'm bringing the tab. And so it's just a boom, bada boom situation. Because at the end of the day, this is not a restaurant. It is a lounge or it is a club. So the environment is different. Even in a strip club, let's add that in there too. So the environment is different in a strip club versus if you was to go to fucking Papados. If you was to go to Outback, Olive Garden. So I had to pay for that tab. I had to pay for that tab. Luckily, I made some money last night. But who the fuck wants to pay for somebody else's tab when you were just doing your job? But guess what? That is the lesson that I'm okay with. I'll take the L. I'll take the L. It stung a little bit, but I'll take the L. When you have a walkout, that shit fucks with your mental, because the whole night, for the rest of the night, you thinking about a tab that you gotta pay for somebody else's enjoyment. So yes, I will say that that fucked up my night. Like, you know, I still did what I had to do, but guess, better believe, like, everybody's tab was getting closed out. Even that party of 6 that was just vibing, shaking ass and titties and having just a good old time because it was one of the girls' birthday. Everybody has to close out their tab. That, like, there's no discussion about this. Y'all already have the product in your face. I definitely had Boo Boo the Fool written on my forehead last night at work. I did. And so some people, they'll try to plead their case to management, like, I just had a walkout. I didn't know that it's slow. I didn't know that they was gonna do this to me. Management's gonna look you dead in your face and say, that's why you take your money up front. We've already had to talk about this in our meetings. So I didn't even feel the need to plead my case to management to try to get the tab lowered. None of that. Ultimately, it was a good night. Like towards like 1 o'clock, 1:30. And it's like, what? They packed out half of the lounge around that time with it being like technically dead up until then from when we opened. The promoters that we had last night was like a casting group called Molly World Casting. So it was just a plethora of, like, I guess Instagram models, socialites, I'm not sure. But they just packed out like 3 sections, and then bottles was popping. I think they had their own security. Last night because I had some tables that were very busy. Like my tables were very busy. So it kind of allowed me to kind of get my mind off of the walkout that I had. But you don't forget that. You don't forget something like that.